Ferris here with 10 business ideas for you this month. Here's a quick preview of the topics for this month. 465,000 new business applications, 21 small business grants, food as medicine, selling your forest for carbon reduction, Silicon Valley share of VC funding is trending down, new CRM offerings from Salesforce, AI in education, only 9% of brands tracking users across channels, boring is bountiful, data quality, and cybersecurity vulnerabilities in healthcare and insurance. Even if you're not familiar with these areas, I'm certain you'll learn something new and you'll identify opportunities that are promising and profitable. Let's start by looking at those statistics on the new businesses in the US. Just in June 2023, the US Census Bureau recorded 465,000 new business tax ID applications. That's a staggering number of people at least taking that first step to form a business. If we look at another figure in the report, 42,000 of these businesses are expected to pay taxes for employees within 8 months. I love it that people are taking the leap. I'm all for people starting new businesses. And if it's your turn, stay connected with Startup with Ferris. Our mission is to help you start your new business right, grow it, and compete effectively in this ocean of new ventures. Let's move from public sector to private. NerdWallet recently compiled 21 sources of grants for historically underprivileged groups, veterans, and specific geographies. Apart from the money, grant recipients can also take advantage of professional guidance. There are sometimes more resources available to us than we realize. Take a look at the list and see if you qualify. Pitchbook recently released a report highlighting the intersection of food and medicine. Despite the mention of hype in the title, the report considers food as medicine to be a major market opportunity. Check out the report and assess if there are service-related opportunities both in business to consumer and business to business. The journal recently highlighted a new platform from a company aptly named Finite Carbon. This platform will enable individual landholders in the southern US to sell forested areas to larger companies as carbon sinks. This way, the larger companies can stay in the running for the billions of dollars in environmental investment. For you, the entrepreneur, I'm not suggesting you hunker down and build a similar platform. You can do that, but rather step back and take a look at opportunities. Does Finite Carbon need service partners? Do you have experience in accounting, in compliance, or any aspect of land management? Think creatively about your own skills and how you could apply them in opportunities in the emerging green economy. Jumping back to PitchBook, this article notes the diminishing share of VC funding for Silicon Valley versus other US metro areas. So if you're based outside of Silicon Valley, be encouraged that investors, whether they're investing directly with you or not, they might consider your neck of the woods to start a new business, and it doesn't have to be tech related. If you're finding these tips and business ideas helpful, let me know, click the like button and subscribe to this channel. 2 announcements from Salesforce. First, the launch of the CRM Starter Suite. Now you can take advantage of this new platform and use it as a CRM for your own business. In addition, you could identify opportunities to offer CRM-related services to other businesses. Salesforce is also highlighting the use of generative AI in sales. Organizations of all sizes are striving to find ways to incorporate AI in their business. If you're doing any type of sales or marketing consulting, adding the AI angle will definitely give you an edge. As related sources from Startup with Ferris, check out our 2 videos on CRM and sales funnel. Let's look at AI adoption in another product vertical, education. These 2 releases from Bloomberg announced the introduction of AI features into the Pearson and Coursera e-learning platforms. As we've mentioned in previous videos, many mid-sized companies have need for focused training programs. But these companies, they don't have the internal specialists to develop and deliver these programs. And here's an opportunity for you. With AI in the mix, these companies may even need more guidance. So if you're thinking to start a new business or you already have a business in education consulting, stay on top of these AI features and capabilities so you have more opportunities. Now onto MarTech. The holy grail for digital marketing is identity resolution. It enables user targeting across many channels, be it web, social, email, and even connected TV. According to Acxiom, only 9% of brands have an approach for identity resolution. These are likely to be the biggest brands. Always have to think that you as a consultant of any kind of technology, product, or service can bring enterprise level capabilities to a larger ecosystem of smaller players. The CDP Institute has recently highlighted a new platform for data quality called LightUp. It raised $9 million. Now, data quality is not the slickest topic, and it's often overlooked. But many digital endeavors, such as identity resolution as outlined in the previous item, depend quite directly on data quality. LightUp may claim to democratize data quality management, but you can be sure that this will continue to be a gap for many companies. If you're offering any kind of services related to marketing, data, analysis, or even IT, this extra angle about data quality may give you an advantage. A good friend of mine, a very successful business founder, he used to say, boring is bountiful. Look for a business need that may be neglected for lack of interest, meet those needs effectively, and be rewarded. Let's close out with a topic we've seen before, cybersecurity. Recent breaches in medical and insurance data have potentially compromised millions of individuals in the US. And on July 26th, the SEC ruled that all SEC registered companies, they must disclose their cybersecurity risk management and governance plans, and also report on cybersecurity incidents. While there are only 12,000 companies that these requirements will apply to, the need for cybersecurity expertise is only growing, and these companies are likely to depend on outside help. If you offer any type of IT or information services, consider building your own cybersecurity expertise and make it part of your offering. If you can tie this offering to experience in a specific vertical, this offering will likely even be more compelling. There you have it. Please share this video. If you have any questions about these tips, or if you have business ideas of your own, leave a comment or go to startupwithferris.com and submit the Ask Ferris form. See you next time.